So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Tries to stroke it through, going for goal! That is simply breathtaking!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliant, it would be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
He scored! Barcelona are back in business. Arda Turan did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Aimed long and direct. Schweinsteiger goes long and forward. Now the pass. Aimed in towards the centre. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Pumps it upfield. Gervinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi, swept in. That'll be a corner. And the header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. It's Luis Suarez! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Luis Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a through ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gervinho. Cher. Played out to the wing. Gervinho has it in a wide position, so what next? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Luis Suarez passes it through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defence has got rid of that. Speculative strike. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a decent 45 minutes, competitive certainly, and a goal each. Barcelona get the second half going.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Can he finish? And a second time!
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Great reaction! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it! Thrust towards the front line. Passes it through. Now the pass. Tries a through ball. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Spoon forward. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And it's Luis Suarez. Looks like a good ball through. Shooting chance! Yes, it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Who's going to make this theirs? Pogba with the ball through. Neymar. He's made sure that that won't get through.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Promising cross. Hits one!
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure, but their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
There is the final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
A guy born to be a footballer, Luka Modric, always thinking about his next move due to the fact his technical ability is so strong, astute and intelligent. He's such a telling passer.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Looks to thread it through. Toni Kroos. Bale. Tries a through ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. Now the pass. Looks to slip it through. He's in, surely! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Messi did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two.
James, lovely feet. Joaquin knocks it towards the front. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the ball through. Messi gets it into the middle. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
It's a loose ball. Neymar passes it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. James Rodriguez.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Arda Turan sticks in a foot to win it back. Looks like a good ball through. Can he find a finish now? Looking to force his way through. Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Barcelona give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Bale passes it through. Isco. Lovely bit of skill. And through to the goalkeeper. Joaquin. Neymar pushes to get on the end of it. There's the end of the first half.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Aimed in towards the centre. Joaquin gets his foot in there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Coaxed out to the wing. Messi with a beautifully timed run. Forward it goes. Keylor Navas catches it safely. Looks to slip it through. Down by a lack of accuracy. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Bale drives it in, and he's cut it out.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Dani Alves, now the pass, and he's there to cut it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
And it's Isco. Isco has been given offside.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Piqué pumps it upfield. Kovacic with the ball through. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's got the ball glued to his feet. Towering header! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but...
There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this player. A strong personality that has more than likely secured another big win.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Who's going to make this theirs? There is the final whistle. 1 foot firmly in the next round. Victory away from home. Home comforts to come. Much of the job is done. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Barcelona are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. And they seem to have 1 foot in the final, just need to finish the job. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. James Rodriguez. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Joaquin. Messi with the ball through. Luis Suarez. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a long forward pass. Barcelona still to register a shot on target. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Luis Suarez lofted into the middle. No, that's not going to find its target. Hesse. Daniel Carvajal. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Messi passes it through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Hesse. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He goes long. Looks to slip it through. Swept in. Iniesta pumps it upfield. Iniesta gets it back. Half-time in the semi-final.
Barcelona will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
And the counter is on. Tries a through ball. Messi with the ball through. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Danilo. Pepe. Bale. Pogba sticks in a foot to win it back. Can he find a finish now? Danger averted for now. And it's Iniesta.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Whipped in. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Iniesta plays it long. Clears it out of harm's way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pepe gets it away. Now the pass. A chance! Goes for it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Tries lifting it over. Bale. It's Casemiro. Into stoppage time, they must make something of this. Iniesta tries a long pass towards the front. Has it out wide now. And he's onside. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake.
And that's it. Barcelona are through to the final. See what it means to them as well. The will is there, the belief is there. Next up, the big day. Considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done? Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Barcelona against Napoli. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'll go for Gonzalo Higuain, a striker with such an assured touch and whose modus operandi is kind of rolling big centre-backs and unleashing his considerable firepower, and I mean, this guy can finish. He can really finish.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Goalkeeper's ball. Raul Albiol. Allen. Higuain. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That's a brilliant interception. Aimed long and direct. And it's Kaya-hon. Passes it through. Keeps everyone guessing. It's a loose ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's come loose. Arda Turan. Speculative strike. Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
Jorginho. Luis Suarez. Neymar with a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar, good run. Where to from here? Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Has a pop! Oh, surely that deserved better.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Looks to slip it through. And it's Turan. Jorginho. And we hit half-time.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. Here we go again. Barcelona carry a 1-goal lead into the... That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Arda Turan, ball swung in. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Barcelona had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
thrust towards the front line. Koulibaly does well to read it and intercepts. Jorginho. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Belts one. Higuain boots it upfield. Now it's Mertens. A chance! Saved only by poor finishing.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Arda Turan tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
And the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Blint. Out to the left it goes. Schweinsteiger tries to get it forward quickly. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, well, he can be very busy in wide position.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Blint knocks it towards the front. Shapes the shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Tries to dink it in, and it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Barcelona just have to run down the clock. Luis Suarez floats one over. And that is that. Barcelona win at home. 90 minutes still to play on the road, but they have a lead to cling to.
Well, once they got that goal, I just thought they were very dogged in seeing the game through, and that clean sheet, you know, key to the win.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And it's Luis Suarez. Now surely! Danger averted for now. Joaquin. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Gets it back. Luis Suarez passes it through. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And that all stems from great vision.
Goal! Barcelona!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Surely he scores! Arda Turan looks to dink one in. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Tries the route one option. Tries a through ball. Turns and goes back. Oh, good stop, it had to be. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Now the pass. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tries to stroke it through. And the ball's come out! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Get the pass he's looking for. And it's half-time here.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. The action is back on the way. Barcelona carry a one-goal lead into the second half. He's made sure that that won't get through. And through to the goalkeeper. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi hits it! Gets good distance on it. Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Joaquin. That's not going to make it. It's a long forward pass. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Looks to slip it through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Luis Suarez. Now the cross. Goes for it! What a rocket! That is special! He's got himself a peach of a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Aimed long and direct.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Forward it goes. Luis Suarez pumps it forwards. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Jordi Alba. Joaquin. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Neymar. Neymar with the ball through. And he's there to hoof it away. Deftly done. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Defence has got rid of that. Jordi Alba. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And the referee brings it to a close. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, we know clean sheets are always an important ingredient in any recipe, and while delighted with the win, they'll also be very pleased to have managed a shutout.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Napoli against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Barcelona arrive here having won their home leg. They are wary that the tie is only halfway through. Much work still to be done en route to the semi-final. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Piqué. Joaquin. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Aimed long and direct. Messi floats one over. It's a goal kick. Gulan pumps it upfield. Messi pushes it out wide. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes for it! And oh! It's a loose ball. Danger averted for now. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Neymar. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Good strong hand by the keeper. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Joaquin did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Who's going to make this theirs? Neymar with the ball through. It's Higuain. Must score! A chance! There's a goal! Napoli are back in business!
Ter Stegen maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games.
The referee brings the first half to a close.
Barcelona will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Real Albiol. Thiago, it's a long forward pass. Higuain. Gulan. Passes it through. Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Thiago goes short. Napoli with another corner. Keeper's ball. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Thiago. Barcelona still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Timely intervention. It's come loose. Thrust towards the front line. Dashing forward at pace. Looks like a good ball through. It's gone for a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the pass. Now it's Higuain. Higuain, he's onside. Has a swing at it!
Well, there's no point in adopting a conservative attitude now. As long as they don't lose their shape completely, they have to throw men forward in this situation.
Neymar. And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Pogba. Pumps it forwards. And it's Pogba.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Spoon forward. Neymar demanding a quick ball here. Raul Albiol. This lead then looking ever more decisive in the context of what remains of the game. Schweinsteiger goes long. And that is that. Barcelona through to the last 4. Just 2 more steps now. They have got a crack at it. Well, after what we saw in the first game, Jim, what are your observations now?
Well, they did all their good work in the first leg and knew that protecting their lead.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So, this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'm drawn to Arda Turan. Not always a player who'll capture attention by doing something extra special for us, but he's someone who does everything to a pretty high level, and he plays with great intensity.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Hoists it high. Now it's Luis Suarez. Sergio Ramos gets into the right position to intercept. Benzema takes control of it and he's on the move. Iniesta. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And the ball is out of play. Arda Turan gets it back.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Well played, he saw that coming. Looks like a good ball through. He's off on a marauding run. Can he find a finish now? Goal! Barcelona! That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Barcelona give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Arda Turan knocks it towards the front. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Looks to slip it through. Oh, good stop, it had to be. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And it's Pogba. Looking to shoot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona have been hit by a sucker punch. They didn't see it coming, but they've been much more alert to that possibility ever since. They know what's needed. There's no room for error now, Peter.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Barcelona carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Blind passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Daniel Carvajal. Modric. Bale. Modric. Oh, that's nicely done. Fired in from distance. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Bale battles to win it back. Benzema. And it's Luis Suarez. It's a brilliant interception. Belts one. Really well taken goal.
Unbelievable.
2 to the good. They have breathing space. And the goal still quivers with the sheer ferocity of the strike.
Well, with the defence facing him, he had to get that right, and he did. I thought that was a very well-worked goal.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Aimed long and direct. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rafael Varane. Isco. Benzema. Oh, great ball! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it was a real opportunity to get right back into this game, but they've got to forget it now, move on, it's gone.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Blint. Tries a through ball. Oh, good interception. Bale pumps it upfield. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. And it's Iniesta. Pogba. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.